Hello dear children. In my last video, we have discussed about the exercise 10.1 of the chapter mensuration, and in that video I have done the question numbers 11, 12, 13 and 14. So from today we will start from question number 15, and here is the sum given. Sweetie runs around a square park of side 75 meter. Bulbul runs around a rectangular park with length 60 meter and breadth 45 meter. Who covers less distance? So here it is written that Sweetie runs around a square park and Bulbul runs around a rectangular park. Okay. So if Sweetie runs around a square park, it means Sweetie runs towards the perimeter of that given figure, isn't it? If Sweetie is running towards the boundary of that square park, it means if around the square park Sweetie is running, then Sweetie is just completing to move the square park. She is moving around the perimeter of that park. She is moving around the perimeter of that park because she is moving around the square park. It means she is covering the perimeters. Okay. Now in case of Bulbul also the same thing is happening. Why? Because Bulbul is also running around that rectangular park where the length of the rectangular park is given 60 meter and the breadth of it is given 45 meter. And here also in case of square park, the length of each side was 75 meter. In case of Bulbul, she is also running around the rectangular park. It means she is also covering the perimeter of that park. Okay. Now let's do that. Sweetie covers the perimeter of that square park, means 4 into 75 meter, 300 meter. Sweetie is covering 300 meter. It will be better if you write the side of the square park is equal to 75 meter. Okay. Now Bulbul covers, since Bulbul is covering or Bulbul is running around a rectangular park, so we know what is the formula of the perimeter of the rectangle is 2 into L plus B, that is 2 into 60 plus 45 meter. It means 2 into 105 meter, that is 210 meter. And here also you will be able to write, you should write the length and the breadth of the rectangle is 60 meter and 45 meter. Okay. Now Sweetie was running around the square park. It means Sweetie is running around the perimeter of that park. Okay. So we have found the perimeter of that square park, and Bulbul was running around the rectangular park whose length is 60 meter and breadth is 45 meter. Okay. So Bulbul was also covering the perimeter of that given park. Okay. So here we can see by finding the perimeters, Sweetie has covered 300 meter and Bulbul has covered 210 meter. Okay. Now we have to find which one is bigger, because in the question it is written who covers less distance. You can see which one is bigger. This one is bigger. So Bulbul is covering 210 meter and Sweetie is covering 300 meter. So we will write Bulbul covers less distance. Very easy sum. Let me recapitulate. The question was, Sweetie runs around a square park of side 75 meter. Bulbul runs around a rectangular park with the length 60 meter and breadth 45 meter. Who covers less distance? Now, I have drawn this square park. Each side of the square park is 75 meter. Since Sweetie is running around the square park, it means Sweetie is covering its perimeter. So the perimeter of the square is, we know that very well, 4 into the length of one side, that is 4 into 75 meter, that is 300 meter. It means Sweetie has covered 300 meter, which is the perimeter of the square park. Now in case of rectangle, where Bulbul was running around, the length of the rectangular park was given 60 meter, the breadth of it was given 45 meter, and it is very clear to us that the perimeter of the rectangle is 2 into length plus breadth. Just because Bulbul was running around the park, it means Bulbul was covering the perimeter of this given park. Okay, so I have found the perimeter of the rectangular park. The length is given 60 meter, the breadth is given 45 meter. So I have found the perimeter of the rectangular park. Now in the question it is given, who covers less distance? Okay, so you can easily see Bulbul has covered 210 meter, Sweetie has covered 300 meter. So which one is bigger? Obviously Sweetie covers more distance, so Bulbul is covering less distance. Okay, this one was the sum, very easy. Now let's come to the next sum. Now here in question number 16 it is written, what is the perimeter of each of the following figure? Okay, now you can see 4 different figures here. We have to find the perimeter of each of the figures first. Next, what do you infer from the answers? Let's come to this after doing the previous one. So here you can see this is the figure which is having each of its sides 25 centimeter. It means it is a square. Okay, so in case of square, the perimeter of is equal to 4 into 25 centimeter, that is 100 centimeter. Okay, as I know, in fact we all know that the perimeter of any given figure is the total length of the sides. Okay, so here you can see that 4 sides are given. 4 sides are equal in length and they are 25 centimeter each. It means it is a square. In case of square, the rule of perimeter or the formula of perimeter is 4 into the length of one side. So I have found 4 into 25 centimeter, that is 100 centimeter. Okay, now for the second one, the opposite sides are equal in length. You can see this one is 40 centimeter, this one is also 40 centimeter, and these two lengths are 10 centimeters. It means two opposite sides are equal in length. It is also evident that this is a rectangular figure. So the perimeter is equal to, in case of the figure B, the perimeter will be, in case of rectangle, what was the formula? 2 into length plus breadth. It means 100 centimeter. Isn't it? 40 centimeter is the length of the rectangle, 10 centimeter is the breadth of the rectangle. So what will be the perimeter? 2 into length plus breadth, it means 100 centimeter. Okay, now let's come to C. Here you can also see the opposite sides are equal in length. Okay, so the perimeter is equal to 2 into 30 plus 20 centimeter. It means 100 centimeter again. Here in this rectangular figure, the length was 30 centimeter and the breadth was 20 centimeter. So what will be the perimeter? 2 into length plus breadth, that is 100 centimeter. Now let's come to the figure D. Here you can see one triangle. Okay, and in this triangle, 2 sides are equal in length here, and the third one is different in length. What do you call about this type of triangle where the two sides, the length of two sides are same in a triangle. What do you call about that triangle? If the length of two sides of a triangle is equal, we call it as an isosceles triangle. Okay, so in this case the perimeter will be the sum of all the sides, isn't it? So the sides were 30 plus 30 plus 40 centimeter. It means 100 centimeter. So in the question it was written, what do you infer from the answers? We have got all the answers, and all of them are having the perimeter of 100 centimeter, isn't it? In this first figure, figure A, it was also 100 centimeter. Figure B also 100, C also 100, D also 100. So in the question, what do you infer from the answers? What should we write? The perimeter of all the given figures are same. This can be inferred from this given question. Let's recapitulate. In question number 16 it was written, what is the perimeter of each of the following figures? You can see all these figures. Okay, so first find it, that what are the perimeters of these given figures. So in this question, this is a figure of a square because all the sides are equal in length and all the sides are 25 centimeter. So how to find the perimeter of the square? 4 into one side. So I have found the perimeter, that is coming 100 centimeter. In the second figure, it was a rectangular figure because the opposite sides, the length were equal. So we have found the perimeter, 2 into length plus breadth. This was the formula of the perimeter of a rectangle. So I found it and it is coming 100 centimeter. Now in this third figure, it is also a rectangle. Both of the opposite sides are of length 30 centimeter and the breadths are 20 centimeter. So the perimeter is 100 centimeter. In this figure, two sides of this triangle are equal. Okay, so you can see, we can call it as an isosceles triangle also. So 30 plus 30 plus 40, because perimeter is the sum of all the sides. So it is coming 30 plus 30 plus 40, it means 100 centimeter. So in the second part of this question it was written, what do you infer from these answers? Okay, it is very evident what can we infer? All the perimeters of all these given figures are same, this much only. Let's come to the next question. Now here in the last question of this exercise, question number 17, it is written, Avneet buys 9 square paving slabs, each with a side of half meter. He lays them in the form of a square. Now you can see this square. I am making it a little bit bigger for our convenience. Okay. So this was the square which he has made, and these are the 9 slabs which are squared in shape. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. So these are the 9 square paving slabs. Okay. Each with side of half meter. So it means each of its sides was half meter. It means for this square, each of its length is half meter. For this square, each of its length was half meter. For this square, each of its length was half meter. For being squares, this one is also half meter, this one is also half meter, this one is also half meter. Okay. Again, for being square, for the same reason also, this square is also having half meter as its length. This square is also having half meter as its length. This square is also having half meter as its length. This one is also half meter. This one is also half meter. This one is also half meter. Just because being this square, all these are squares, so all these will have half meter as its length. Okay. Now, in the question, what is the perimeter of his arrangement? That's why I have taken only the lengths of the boundaries. This is the boundary, this is the boundary, this is also a boundary line, this is also a boundary line. That's why I have taken the measurements of the boundaries. As we have just broken this boundary into three parts, you can see this one and this one. And each of these lines are having half meter of its length. So, we will write here, first just give it a name A, B, C, D. Okay, so let's find the side AB. Okay, half meter and half meter. So let's add these. Three by 2 meter. If AD is 3 by 2 meter, in case of AB also it will be 3 by 2 meter. It will also be 3 by 2 meter. It will also be 3 by 2 meter. So we can also write AD is equal to AB is equal to BC is equal to CD, because all these are sides and all these are having these same length, isn't it? Because in case of AB also, half plus half means 3 by 2 meter. For BC also, half meter plus half meter plus half meter means 3 by 2 meter. For CD also, half meter plus half meter plus half meter means 3 by 2 meter. So all these sides are equal in length. First of all, this one, and secondly, we know this very well that all these are squares. So whatever the figure is making, whatever the figure is made, that is also a square, isn't it? Because all these are of same measurements. Okay. So what we have to do for finding the perimeter of it, let's write perimeter of his arrangement will be either we can write 4 into 3 by 2 meter, or we can also add all the lengths of the sides, which are 3 by 2 plus 3 by 2 plus 3 by 2 plus 3 by 2. Since we do not know the multiplication of fractions, that's why I am using this method. If you know the multiplication of fraction, then you can also use this method. So it is coming 12 divided by 2 meter, that is 6 meter. Okay. So what will be the perimeter of his arrangement? It will be 6 meter. Okay. Now let's recapitulate. 4 parts are there in this question. So Avneet buys 9 square paving slabs, each with side half meter. He lays them in the form of a square. You can see this is a form of a square, and in this square he has put 9 square paving slabs. You can see these slabs, I have given them the names. Now in the question it is written, what is the perimeter of his arrangement? For finding the perimeter of his arrangement, first we have to know all the sides. What will be the length of all the sides of this given square? Okay. So each of the square is having half meter length. Each of the square is having half meter length. So definitely this will be half, this will be half for the square 1. For square 2 also all the sides will be half meter. I am taking this one because this line is only making the boundary of this big square. The length, the side of this small square, this side of this small square is making the side of the big square. Because we need to know the perimeter of this given square, the big square, that's why we will take only those sides which are placed towards the boundary of this big square. So for this, suppose I am giving this name ABCD. So ABCD is the square which he has made by using 9 square paving slabs. And we will take only those sides of those 9 square slabs which are making the side of the given big square. So this is for square 1, I have given it a name. For the square 1, this side is making the side BC. For square 2, this side is also making the side DC. For square 3, this side is also making the side DC. By adding these three sides of the triangles 1, 2 and 3, we are getting the side BC. By adding the length of the sides of triangles 3, 6 and 9, we are getting the side BC. By adding the side of these squares 7, 8 and 9, we are getting the side AB. And similarly, by adding the sides of the squares 1, 4 and 7, we are getting the side AD. This one is half, this one is half, this one is half. So the length of DC will be 3 by 2 centimeter. This part, this part, this part, all of these are half meter. It means AD is also half meter of length. This one, this one, this one, all these three parts are of length half meter. So AB will also be of length 3 by 2 meter. Similarly, CB will also be of length 3 by 2 meter. So in the question it is written we have to find the perimeter of it. So how to find the perimeter? Either we can multiply each of the side by 4, or we can also add the length of each sides 4 times. So we have added, because we do not know how to multiply in case of fractions. This is not still now not in your syllabus. That's why you have added, and we have got 6 meter as our result. Now let's come to the next question. Now here in the second part of question number 17 it is written, Shari does not like his arrangement. Means whatever the arrangement Avneet has done, we have just seen in the last sum. She gets him to lay them out like a cross. This is the figure, crossed figure. What is the perimeter of the arrangement? Now here also each of the side is half meter. This one is also half meter. This is also half. This is also half. Half, half, half. All these sides are half meter. So how to find this perimeter? We will add all these halves. Very easy, isn't it? So first, now you can see I have given names here. For our convenience, I have given names here. So let's find how many sides are there who are having half meter length. So from here, let's start it. AB is having half meter length. BC is having also half meter length. CD is just like the same square, so it is also having half meter length. DE is also half meter length because this is also the side of the same square. EF is also half meter of length. FG is also half meter of length. GH is also half meter of length. HI is also half meter of length. IJ is also half meter of length. You can see this. All these are sides of that square. Okay. So, and all the squares are having half meter of it, of one of its length. So, JK, KL, LM, MN, NO, OP, PQ, QR, RS, ST, TA. RS, ST, TA. Okay. All the sides are having half meter length. Each of them are having half meter length. Now, in the question, Shari does not like the given arrangement. What is the perimeter of Shari's arrangement? So this was the figure which Shari has made, and we have found all the boundaries, means the length of all the boundaries of this given figure. Now we have to find the perimeter. So how many halves are there? Let's count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So 20 halves are there. So it will be better if you multiply in this way, or you can also add 20 halves. So for our convenience, the half of 20 will be 10 meter. In this way we can also do this sum. Okay, so let's recapitulate it. First of all, Shari has made this figure by using those 9 squares who are having half meter of length. Now I have given each of the points name. Okay, so from A we have started and we have finished at A also. Now AB is of length half meter, BC is of length half meter, CD is of length half meter, DE is of length half meter. All these points, the length of 2 different points are having half meter of length. Okay, so what to do? We can see 20 halves are there. The half of 20 is 10 meters. So the perimeter of this given figure will be 10 meter. Now let's come to the next question. Now here in this question it is written which is the greater perimeter. So the first perimeter was 6 meter and the second one was this cross shaped 10 meter. So which one is bigger? Obviously this one. So the second one was of greater perimeter. Now let's come to the next question. Now here in this question it is written that Avneet buys 9 square paving slabs and with a side of half meter. He lays them in the form of a square. First it was written. In the question number D it was written Avneet wonders if there is a way of getting an even greater perimeter. It means whatever Avneet has made was the smaller perimeter, because the perimeter of that square which he has made was of 6 meter and the perimeter which Shari has made the figure, it was of 10 meter. So definitely Avneet's figure was lesser in area. Okay, so he is finding if there is a way of getting an even greater perimeter. Can you find a way of doing this? It means using those 9 squares you have to make a figure which will have more than 10 meter perimeter. Okay, so you have to find it. First you will try it at your home. This will be your homework. Okay, so if you are able to do, then don't forget to inform me, and today's homework will be given just after this video. So stay safe, study at your home properly and keep practicing. Bye.